morning.
Good morning.
Here we are. We spent the night at Petro Pass. Now we're going to go to the early check-in on the ferry. Well, I got the hiccups.
Uh-oh. What if you get the hiccups for the rest of your life?
I don't know. It'll be terrible. That's one of my worst fears, is get hiccups forever.
Got the hiccups forever.
But anyway, we're going to go get on the early check-in line.
Like the manager who did us so good as to bump other cars to get us on, that's not fair to those other cars. Don't believe I'm condoning that. But it's good for us, bad for them. But that's what she did. And she did tell us, in order for us, we could possibly make the midnight ferry tonight instead of our booking on the 12 o'clock ferry tomorrow.
Yeah, if we do the early check-in.
But we got to get there right when the other ferry leaves, which is in like 20 minutes.
Yeah, so we're going to go now.
So we're going to go now. Let's go see what happens at the toll booth this time.
Yes.
See if we get to sit on the dock all day till midnight.
Or not.
We might be back here at the Petro. Who knows?
I have a booking number.
All right.
We don't know if that'll work or not, though.
Keep your fingers crossed. Let's go. All right, there's 2 ships you can see down the road there. That's where we're headed, is to the port. All right, just follow signs for the NFLD ferry. Okay, let's try this again. If you saw us, we were here in this exact same spot yesterday on the previous video. We'll see. Second ship is actually pulling out, so we should be able to go onto the ferry dock now. She told us to try and be here as soon as that ship is pulling out, and it is. Okay, we're through. So we are in lane 5. We are the very first to be on standby for tonight's sailing. And that is a good thing. We may make tonight's sailing. Look, oh, there's a camper that's been dropped. Where they said they could possibly drop it. That's what they told us yesterday on that last video. That's crazy. All right. We are stopped. We will be here for another almost 12-hour wait. The ship leaves. It is now 12:15, and the ship leaves at 11:45 tonight. If we get on the one we have, or it could be a 24-hour wait.
Yep. So
we're doing a reset because we were here just outside the terminal here for ever since 1:30 yesterday. All right, let's do this. That ferry there has lifted up its nose and it's going to come into dock. That may be the ferry that we are taking tonight, not sure. But we'll go in through the nose there. That's where they load all the commercial vehicles and regular vehicles.
Well, I'm happy.
Yeah, we've been here. It's like 6 o'clock. We couldn't make the commercial ferry because we're not commercial, and it was like restricted or something to a particular company. So.
Well, I'm happy. I just had some chicken fettuccine Alfredo.
Over at Bikini's.
That's one of my favorite little Italian joints.
Yep, we just walked through the terminal. You just show them your boarding pass and ID, and you can go through the terminal and into town there. And there's a Canadian Tire, but it was closed. But we had a great
I'm a little concerned now because it appears as though a forklift is going to pick up the front of my truck.
Oh no! What's that? Jeff is watching the video we just put out today. I'm working on the next video while we sit here. And we got a beautiful view because we're right here in front. Look what pulled up next to us. That's good viewing for the rest of the evening. Okay, they're loading for the 11:45 sailing, which is the sailing we are hoping to get on. If there's enough room, they can fit us. After sitting here all day long on the ferry dock, we are possibly going to make it on the 11:45 p.m. ferry, which they are loading right now. Keep your fingers crossed. If we don't make the 11:45 p.m., it'll be 12:15 p.m. tomorrow before we can get on, because we are in the early lane, but we are the first one as an extra if they have room for us. So keep your fingers crossed. We may make this one. The security guard said we have a really good chance of making this crossing. So we went into the terminal. They have a trucker's lounge up top there, and you can have a shower. And they've got TVs and lounging chairs and such as that. Vending machines are in there. And if you haven't watched our video on sitting here at the dock when we first came to Newfoundland, watch that video. It's going to give you an in-depth look at the terminal and everything you can do outside the terminal and sitting here on the dock and waiting and all that kind of stuff. So watch that video after this one, of course. Oh, by the way, I was going to tell you about how running this ferry thing works with RV transport. It cost us, out of our pocket, 574 Canadian dollars that we had to pay at the ticket booth, okay? So when we get delivered, we will submit that receipt to our company along with our BOL, and we will get reimbursed with that, because we have an $805 toll cap. That means on our BOL, it'll state what your toll cap is, and it goes up to $805. That should include all of your tolls for crossing I-80, I-90, the toll booths that coming from all the way from Indiana all the way up to here, plus this ferry charge. And they will also cover you on the way back. As long as you don't exceed $805, they will reimburse you for that. Oh yeah, and don't forget to make your reservation for the ship before you leave Indiana. Like, the reservation agent told us that from here on out, make our reservation as soon as we can figure out when we're going to be here. So make that reservation as soon as you get dispatched, or on your way, or just as soon as you know when you are going to get here. Well, Jeff, how do you think we're going to get back without a reservation to get back across here?
I don't know. We may have to call a guy.
We may have to call a guy?
Yeah.
How does that work?
They can get us back, but we'll have to leave our truck.
Payment, leave our truck there. To get smuggled back across in the trunk of a car somewhere.
Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah, that's not happening. Anyway, we are, what time is it? It's 9:36 Nova Scotia time. Now, Nova Scotia time is Atlantic time, which is an hour ahead of Eastern time.
It's nap time.
It's nap time? You better not take a nap. They may come over here and call us any moment within the next 2 hours. So, I was saying it's an hour ahead of Eastern time. And when we get to Newfoundland, it'll be an hour and a half ahead of Eastern time. Jeff?
Oh, so they should come call us any moment in the next 2 hours. Makes no sense.
The parking lot is completely filled up though.
We may or may not get on it.
They said we had a pretty good chance. So we're hoping for the best.
We're hoping for the best, but you know what they say. Hope in this hand and do something else in this one and see which one fills up first.
Jeff's new favorite saying.
That's been my favorite saying for a long time. I just can't say the full saying on YouTube.
There's a lot of things we don't say on YouTube that I have to edit out.
So, you hope in this hand and you poo-poo in this one.
Yeah, you could say
And
that.
see which one fills. See which one fills up first.
All right, I'm going to get back to working on this video because we may be sitting here for another 2 hours. This is what my video program looks like, my editing program. You see Mr. Bones there? That might be what I'm working on right there. And then there's all the little clips that I've taken with my phone. And then I just drag them down here and drop them and edit them and add the volume up or volume down and put in the music underneath there, the underlying music, and try to adjust that so it's not too loud. I have tried everything on my editing program to make that background noise. When we are going down the road and you hear that truck noise in the background, it's very annoying. Even while I'm editing, to listen to that hum in the background. I'm sorry, guys. I'm pretty good at my editing program, and I've tried hum reducer, noise reducer, hiss remover. I've tried everything. I can't find what it is that I need to reduce that background noise. So you guys are just going to have to put up with it. I'm not a technical whiz at all of this. It's even a wonder that I even can use this computer program to be able to edit videos. So I do the best I can. Hope you enjoy them anyway. I appreciate all of my loyal bandits that are out there. Don't you, Jeff?
Well, I appreciate some of them.
I love all you guys, and you know who you are, the guys that comment on every video, that watch every video, that we meet in person and can recite back things that were in our videos. That's really cool. And I love it. I love all my fans. Thank you so much for subscribing to our channel and pressing that like button. Remember to do that. Jeff, what do you normally want to tell anybody who has not yet subscribed to our channel?
Subscribe.
Yep, there it is.
It makes her happy.
Makes me happy. I love to see those little subscribe numbers go up, so thank you so much. Anyway, let's get on this ship. I'm going to show you as much of this ferry as I can. We do not have a sleeper berth this time, so we don't have a cabin. You'll have to go back and watch one of our other Newfoundland videos to see what it's like to have the cabin, because this was such a snafu with the commercial driver situation.
Don't even get me started.
I know. So we're just going to be sitting in a chair for the 7-hour crossing across there. But it looks like a very calm night. It's not going to be rough. We're not going to be slamming into the walls, bouncing off the walls on the way there.
You know
I don't even know if we'll hit any narwhals this time.
You know what I think I'll do?
What?
I think I'll jog the circumference of the ship for the 7 hours.
I don't think so. Do you guys think Jeff would jog the circumference of the ship? If you see Jeff running ever, it's because there's something majorly wrong, okay? Get out of the way, start running yourself. If Jeff is running, you need to run now. Jeff doesn't run. Well, they're loading the motorcycles and the 4x4s who are going on an adventure. Okay, so it is 10:35 and we are still waiting to see if we can get on the 11:45 sailing. Hey Keith, say hi to all our Transport Bandit fans.
Hello.
This is Keith Gross. He's behind us. He is waiting too. And he has a booking to actually come back across. But it's for Thursday, and if we don't make the ferry tonight, he doesn't know if he's going to be able to make it to get over here to your booking Thursday night, right?
Right.
Because it's Tuesday night.
And we don't even know
He's
if we
gotta-
can get a booking.
And he's got to go all the way over to Pooch Cove and get back. Now, for you, those of you who don't know, Pooch Cove is like an entire day and a half to get back over there, delivered, and get back to his ferry.
Yeah, it's about 8 to 9 hours one way is what I was told.
Probably
So if he has to wait till tomorrow, he may not make his booking to get back across on the ferry from Newfoundland back over to Nova Scotia.
And I was told it was a 5-day wait to catch a ferry coming back if I don't make the Thursday ferry.
5-day wait. Did you hear that?
Well,
That's
so
crazy.
we'll be sitting over there with Keith for a week.
We'll just have a big old transporter Newfoundland party in the ferry dock.
Well, I won't get on the ferry. Now, the one lady said there's some good bars over there in Pooch Cove, good party place.
All right, we may be partying with Keith for a week.
There you
Who
go.
knows? All right, let's see if we get on this one. Look at there. We made it, Jeff. We made it.
Yep, just barely.
Awesome.
Technically, we hadn't made it yet.
No, we're getting on the boat. We're getting on the boat. Yay.
Maybe. It's tight.
It's tight. We can do it. Here we go. He's got taking you right over there. Awesome. Cool. All right, very good. Very good. Go right in here. I hope Keith gets on behind us. Hey, we made it. We were like the last one on the boat.
It's unbelievable.
It's
tight.
just so tight in here. I don't even know if you can see where we crossed in at. Yeah, I can't get it. But
The last one's on, the last one's off.
that's all right with me. We made the boat tonight. Let's go upstairs. So we are parked. We're gonna go up here to deck 6 and hopefully get some type of reclining chair or seat or something like that, because we don't have we don't have a cabin. So we're gonna see if they have pay a little extra and get one of the softer chairs or something, or reclining chairs. There we are. Okay, if we had had a cabin, we would be down that hallway. Hey, Jeff.
What?
Don't look so
I know
disgusted.
what you're going to say.
Don't look so
It is ridiculous.
perplexing. Very
This is a
perplexing.
man, this is a woman, this is
A man-woman.
half a man, half woman. They don't know what it is. Stupid.
It is so quiet where the air seats are. We can't even talk to each other. It's that quiet. I mean, it is like mouse quiet. So we have relocated ourselves to the more quote unquote noisy people.
My people.
Our people. We've been talking about hunting. It's moose season this weekend. So we've been talking to those guys about hunting. And now the gift store is open. So let's take a look inside the gift
Yeah,
store.
they've got like gifts and curiosities and stuff. And Cheryl likes the curiosity shop.
I do like curiosity shops. Let's go be curious. Yep, I'd say that's you. Newfoundland dogs. All right, back here is the buffet area when it's open. All right.
Your attention, please. On behalf of captain, officers, and crew, welcome aboard the MV Atlantic Vision. In a few minutes, a video regarding safety. Regardez la vidéo, vous considérez les documents imprimés que se trouvent dans vos cabines en fait de vous familiariser avec les caractéristiques de sécurité à bord. Aussi, les clients sont fortement encouragés à porter des masques lorsqu'ils se déplacent dans l'air commun de navire.
You speak French so well.
De notre système de toilettes à bord, nous vous demandons de ne rien jeter dans les toilettes à bord de les papiers mis à votre disposition.
And this is the game room. And this is the area where you can get snacks and microwaves, coffee, that kind of thing. Okay, we found ourselves a cozy little corner, and this is where we're going to hang out for the evening since we don't have a cabin. And that other place that had the very nice, super nice air seats or whatever, I'm not sure, but I think you have to pay extra for those. She directed us to go sit there, but I didn't feel comfortable there. It was just way too quiet anyway. That's not us. So we're here in like the bar, lounge, casino area kind of thing. Take a look around. This is the town of Channel Port aux Basques. Only 12 days after we arrived in this port, we learned that Hurricane Fiona took out a large part of this town, destroying many homes and washing one 73-year-old woman out to sea, killing her. Our prayers and thoughts go out to those of the town of Channel Port aux Basques, Newfoundland. Good morning. We're here. We're on the island. You spent the night on board a ship like a pirate. Well, I slept. Even though we were in the loungy area, I slept pretty good.
Yeah, I slept a good 15, 20 minutes.
On a 7-hour crossing?
Yeah.
I slept pretty good. Take your pillow and your blanket with you, because it gets a little chilly on that boat, doesn't it, Jeff?
It got cold.
Yep.
It got cold. Like it does when a narwhal comes near when you're on boats. But I stayed up most of the night watching for them. Thankfully, I didn't get punctured by one.
So it's 7:36. They had called us down at a little bit before 7:30 to get in the vehicle, and we're at the port. It's called Channel Port aux Basques, and we've got a 2.5-hour drive up to Corner Brook from here. And then we will make our delivery to Marble RV. And then after that, we're not sure what we're doing.
What we're going to do.
It's the fun side of RV transport, but it's coming back here and sitting on the dock getting fun.
It's the stuck side of RV transport.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Kind of stuck because we don't have a reservation.
No.
We may take you to Labrador. So that'll be on the next video though. All right, let's go to Corner Brook. We're rolling. Look how tight this is. And we are off the ship. Welcome to Newfoundland, or otherwise known as the Rock. Hey Jeff, do you remember when we sat right there during the winter hurricane?
I do.
Do all of my loyal followers who watched the winter hurricane remember we sat right there for 2 days during that massive snowstorm? All right, let's get this thing delivered. One advantage about being the last one on the boat, you're the last one off the boat, so we don't have a massive trucks barreling down right behind us. This is Channel Port aux Basques. Gulf of St. Lawrence right in front of us on that side. This is the area known as Wreck House, and they have the notorious Wreck House winds. In that case, as a transporter, you would not be driving on this road if that was happening. Made it to Corner Brook. We've only got a few more miles to go, and it is 10:05. There's Marble RV, the largest RV dealership on the island of Newfoundland. So we have given our paperwork over to that little dude that's walking right there at Marble RV. And he is going to find us a place to park this thing. As you can see, the dealership is full of 2022 campers, as far as we know. Some may be 2023s, but this dealership is absolutely full. They said they had a great summer, but now it's slowing down some. If you watched our videos on our transporters at war, you'll understand why this dealership is so full that they don't even hardly have a place to park us. Okay, he had us just drop it right here, which is very easy. We didn't have to do any backing or anything like that. We are ready to disengage. We finally made it, even with the whole Ferry Fiasco. The owner of Marble RV is working on getting that policy changed, because that's absolutely ridiculous why we aren't considered commercial.
Yeah,
only on Marine
pretty,
Atlantic.
Yeah, he's pretty angry about it.
Yeah, but it doesn't pertain to the whole rest of Canada. We are still commercial. You still have the ArriveCan app. You still have the DOT regulations. Everything's the same as a commercial driver when we're driving in Canada.
It's just that ferry.
Just the ferry policy, which makes no sense whatsoever.
But at any rate, we've delivered here. Nice camper dealership.
Yeah, like Marble RV. They're very nice here. Okay, so this is it for us. Guess what we're going to do next? The fun side of RV transport.
Yeah, but I'm not telling them what we're going to do.
I think I've already told them.
I'm not going to tell them.
You're not going to tell them.
Because you're going to have to subscribe
to see what we're
and
doing
wait for the next video.
All right, that's it for us. Transport Bandits from Newfoundland, out.